we have a new sponsor on the show. We have our friends over at wildheartstones.com. Sorry, Kyle. Kyle's one of my friends. She runs this company and she sells gems and amulets and talismans and bracelets and sage and all of your good foo-foo-y stuff that you guys all like.
It's honestly really cool stuff. This website,
beautiful gems, beautiful stones.
The interface on this website makes it very easy to see exactly what you're buying. Not only just gems and there's fossils, there's bracelets, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. There's a blog on this website.
She knows that her family has been digging up these gems for generations. So
yes.
This is the real deal Holyfield, guys. Check them out. And at your purchase, type in ICBTB for the promo code. Get 15% off.
Nice.
Wild Heart Stone. We'll put the link in on our description and things like that.
Yeah, check it out, y'all.
Which of your guy friends do you think would be your best match? As also a man, who of your guy friends do you think you'd want to date?
Not you. I'm sorry.
I don't remember asking you who you wouldn't. I mean, that would.
It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad.
Gordo seems like a good porno name.
Well, my knowledge of male porn stars is very bad because I'm not focusing on them. I'm not searching up specifically Johnny Sins. I think that's the only male porn star that I know.
There's a guy, and I only remember because it's so funny. His name is like Small Hands or Tiny Hands.
What?
But his hands aren't even that small. He has normal sized hands.
But isn't the stereotype like small hands, small penis?
No, I think it's big feet, big penis.
It has nothing to do with your hands?
I don't know. I mean, it's all gibberish.
But I feel like, okay, if you have smaller hands and you put it on your thingy,
makes it look bigger.
It's
like the Shaquille O'Neal Syndrome where like he has a normal average sized penis, but because he's 8 feet tall,
it makes it it's small on him.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
That's what that Lakerette said in her book.
It's all so it's confirmed.
Well, it's what it says in a book.
So objectively it's still girls don't even like it when it's too big. You just got to know how to use it more so than size.
I don't think that's I have no word. I don't know. I'm not a girl.
I mean, to a certain extent, yeah, size does matter, but like also you got to be able to know how to use it.
Let me ask you, if I have my head here, does it look like I'm looking at you? Like when I'm talking to you, if I talk like this and we have a conversation, does it look like I'm looking at you?
Dude, you've been wearing sunglasses for the past 2 years that I don't know what you're looking at and I just have to guess.
Can you ever tell when I close my eyes in the middle of an episode?
No.
Nice.
You're like a certified Asian because that's the same thing with Asian people.
Is that why they do it?
There's some dude named Tae Park. You remember Tae Park?
Is he the one that kicked the girl?
The Korean guy that kicked girls in high school?
He didn't kick. It wasn't like it wasn't a thing that he did. He didn't go around kick. Well,
if you've done it once, that's tarnished your reputation.
Okay, you're right.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why I'm defending him.
It's not like 3 strikes, you're out. You kick a girl once, you're the girl kicker from high school, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Tell your story, and that reminds me of a joke.
About Tae Park? Oh, Tae Park would be... I think Alan told me this story.
What story?
He was like in someone's PE class, and you know how you would like sit down crisscross applesauce in alphabetical order, just waiting to be told what to do by the gym teacher. Mm-hmm. Apparently someone walked by and like whispered like, "Hey, is Tae sleeping right now?" And he turns his head, eyes are still the same. He's like, "No, I'm awake."
Dude, I felt so bad when that happened. I was like, oh man. Like, because... You know,
was he asleep though?
No, he was awake.
He was awake, man.
He just had really... Maybe the lighting
big
was
cheeks.
bad.
He has big cheeks.
That's honestly a factor. With Asians, especially like when I was fat and already have like, very small eyes, does not help.
You've always had a good face.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Appreciate it.
Dude.
It's your personality that sucks.
No. Usually I think it's the other way around. Like Christians, like I think... I look so, but my personality saves the day.
See, I like to just mess with people's brains so much because I know that about you. I want to somehow convince you every once in a while just to be like, when you look in the mirror, be like, maybe I am good looking and maybe I am just an asshole.
Are you trying to neg me right now?
A little bit.
Why? What's your goal, man, with negging me?
I'm still trying to sleep with you.
Oh, please don't.
Anyways, that reminded me of a joke. So this father is walking down the street with his son.
Wait. Like, okay, a father. Okay, I was thinking like a priest father.
No. Like a biological father.
Yeah.
Great. I love when I have to explain jokes. No, I'm just kidding. It's just
context I need.
So when a man loves a woman, right, and they make love, Christian,
great song.
9 months later, they have a baby.
Oh, the birds and the bees.
Yeah. Years later, the father and that little boy, now about 9 years old, they're walking down the street, and he turns to his son and he goes, "Son, take a look at that wall. See that wall right there?" He goes, "Yeah." He says, "Your grandfather built that wall. He built it by hand. brick by brick. Every day he built that wall. And nobody goes around calling him Cedric the wall builder. And he goes, no, I guess not. They keep going down a little bit further, and then they see a church. And he goes, son, you see that church over there? He goes, yeah, Father. He goes, your uncle built that church. He laid the foundation by hand. He had it blessed. He handled everything. He built that church with his bare hands. Does anybody call him Simon the church builder? He goes, no, they don't. They keep walking down a little bit further, and then they see this giant bridge. You see this bridge? He goes, yeah, I see this bridge. And he goes, your grandmother was here when it was christened. You know, she was here when. Does anyone call her the bridge maker? He says, no. He goes, that's my point, son. You fuck one pig.
Don't finish the joke. We get it. I don't want you to say that last word of what that last sentence would be. We get it. Where do you get these jokes? How late do you stay at bars to talk to the damaged man that has these weird anecdotes?
These are bar jokes for sure, but they're good jokes.
No, they're great. They're great. But this is the reaction you're gonna get.
It's a mix. Sometimes I get that reaction.
You can't go up on stage in
No.
today's world.
Hey, how about those Polacks? And people are like, what? And
Excuse me.
Sorry, I didn't think you guys understood me. And they're like, what? And I'm like, I gotta go.
What's your initial reaction when you bomb? Like, what do you feel? Go step by step when we've done open mics and you've bombed. Like, what's the first thing you feel?
Vomit coming up.
If you vomited on stage, you might save your
like
set.
a supernova heat brewing from the core of my stomach, and then I feel it like radiate throughout my body, and then I
think that's an ulcer, dude.
I realize that I'm like sweating through every pore, and then I start stuttering, and then I'm like, okay, we'll just go to your next joke, and then I forget all my jokes, and then I have to like try and make up something on the spot, and then I'll try to do crowd work and just lose every bit of improv training I've ever had, and my crowd work turns into like, yeah, tell me more.
You're just interviewing someone. No jokes.
And then I leave before my time is up to really show everybody that I suck at comedy.
Dude, you just got to stab it through the, 3 minutes?
Nope. No thanks. I'm done. This sucks.
3 minutes is
done. I'm out.
180 seconds. And time...
28 seconds. I'm out.
If time slows down when you're on stage and you don't have any material prepped.
If you don't think 3 minutes is a long time, you should go do a 3-minute set.
Yes. It's... because doing improv, at least we have each other. If you and I were to go on stage for 3 minutes, 3 minutes is... Well, that's not enough time.
Yeah, 2 minutes for me, 1 minute for you.
Yeah, that's very selfish of you.
I mean, it's how it breaks down.
People in the crowd are just like, why is that tall guy keep talking?
You're just like standing in the back row with your arms waiting for your minute. All right, and then I step back.
I'm not even in the improv scene? You think I'm just like in the sideline?
Then I step back and you step forward and then you do.
Whoa.
People just like,
this is a crazy improv scene. It's a 2-minute monologue.
A completely different scene that's unrelated.
And then you finish your 2-minute monologue. You're like, woo, that was real good.
And then because you took the suggestion a different way, right? They said pie, and I'm over here like at a pie store, and you took it as like the mathematics. So when your scene starts, you're like teaching kids math. People are like, is this related at all? Do they know? Are the characters?
The audience members are just like, these two do not get along.
And then we just leave, and that's our improv show.
They have
Why
a podcast?
can't we sell out?
Dude, I'm nervous for the first time we actually do go up on stage, and hopefully we don't bomb.
If we're doing improv, we won't bomb.
Nah, it'll be fine. Especially like if we do like a live version of this podcast. Alan, would you ever do an improv scene with us?
I don't think I have
Well, today's the day.
I don't think I could do it, man. I feel like I can't keep the scene going. Like, I'd probably laugh at myself, or I would just like...
That'd be great, actually.
No. I wouldn't be able to keep like the idea going and stuff. Like,
I think the only hard part for improv for novices or people who don't do it very often is not making the initial joke. I think everybody can make the initial joke and be there. It's the next joke.
Yeah,
right.
That's the hard part.
So where we can go on and top and build until we're doing something insane. I think that's always like in the last episode with Greg Reasoner, he had mentioned like, oh man, it's so good to be with somebody who like adds and bits and like has bits with each other. So yeah, I think for novices, I think that's the hard part, especially for us. We like to go 4 or 5 levels in.
Yeah, and I've spoken to you, like if we're too much in the bit, it alienates whoever we're with because it's a different language. Like especially like improv comedy, where all you want to do is like live in this like fantasy world that all of your jokes are just fictitious. It just like the other person feels left out. Like how many it's are you just rhyming things with fictitious?
I was just thinking of the Fergalicious. Fergalicious definition make them boys go loco.
If I could spend a day in your brain.
That's gonna be that'll be a thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna do a day in the life with us. Oh, you know what it should be? It should be like I should film it POV and then I'll just like narrate it.
Yeah.
Time for
Well, let's tell the baddies. They don't know what we mean by a day in the life.
Well, they'll find out later.
Okay, baddies, stick around. We got some exciting stuff coming up.
Probably in August.
Yes.
You know what? Now's a good time to say welcome.
Yeah, welcome to another episode of
ICBTB's Highly Irrelevant. My name is Alejandro.
My name is Christian.
And this is the episode where we get to do improv and hang out and what we like to say, get the jitters out.
Yeah, we shoot the shit. I mean, we
shoot it right out.
I'm excited. I get very excited after having a bunch of guests when it's just you and me, especially doing a Highly Irrelevant. Like, it's nice to just catch up. I feel free with you.
Well, that's good.
You make me feel free, buddy.
I'm glad. You could put your pants back on.
They're shorts.
I think what's the best about not having a guest is you have to talk to me.
I guess so. And wow, I should be awarded with a gold medal because you're exhausting. It's a good handshake you got there, dude.
Thank you. I tried shaking hands with Alan earlier, and we just like we started gripping too early, and so now we're both like on the fingers, and it was like I can't. This isn't okay.
Yeah. I think a big fear of mine is like I know I'm already in a relationship, but if I were to ever be, if I ever had to introduce myself to like a new girlfriend's father again, and like shake that man's hand wrong, and like just squeeze like his knuckles, and
so let's paint the scene. Let's say Melissa wakes up tomorrow and finds out that her biological father is actually Triple H.
Oh my gosh, I would freak the fuck out.
Yeah,
Huge fan of Triple H.
Yeah.
I believe Triple H, or is it The Edge, is like a radio personality now and has like a heavy metal
I think
radio
that sounds
station.
like Edge, man.
I think that's
Edge, right?
Edge is also back in the WWE. He just came back.
Yeah.
Oh really?
And John Cena's also
Cena
back.
came back.
You're
John
kidding.
Cena.
Dude, big fan of John Cena.
Always have been, always will be.
Yeah,
Let's talk about him objectively. Does not look like a real human.
No way.
He's not a real human.
It doesn't make any sense. That jawline.
Exactly.
His
looks-
neck. Mm-hmm.
Dude, his neck is...
He broke his neck and still tapped out. He broke his neck and still followed the script. That's how good of a wrestler he is.
Jesus Christ. And very charismatic. He looks like what the action figures in Small Soldiers. He
Yes.
looks like you just throw an army vest on him and he looks like one of them.
Well,
Yeah.
and he's in the new Fast and Furious, which I don't want to spoil anything for you, is what they've been missing.
Vin Diesel's brother or something like that.
You know what? It's a big deal. We need to get you on Fast and Furious 1.
Dude, I don't know. I cannot buy this plot any more than it is. I saw
Oh
like
my God, they're going to be in space soon, and they want to do a crossover with Jurassic Park.
What?
You're kidding. Dinosaurs with Fast and the Furious?
Why not?
These are just cash grabs, dude.
Yep.
I'll
Yep.
watch it. I'll
But
watch
here's the
it.
thing,
Yeah,
though.
you should watch it.
But here's the thing, though. When I give them my money for Fast and Furious, the next movie, they're throwing cars out of a building, or they're in Dubai, and it's just like, at least all my money's going to this. Like, at least they're actually like doing. At least you know,
They're doing the damn thing.
as opposed to like Marvel, where they're like, well, yeah, we'll take $1 billion and then not make a good movie for 3 years, and we're just like, no.
But I'm willing to wait 3 years for a good movie than just like wait a few months for like a decent film with good visuals.
No,
Like, I want an
constant
overall good
stimulation.
movie.
Nope, constant stimulation. That's what I'm looking for. I need the camera to cut every 2 seconds. I want to see cars exploding. I want to see boobs, but not completely naked because that's gross. I want to see them kind of sexually clad.
They're
and
all
I want to
PG-13. What? No, make one has to be rated R. You're telling me there's like zero blood in all of the Fast and Furious
No,
movies?
it's actually weird how there's no blood. There's a couple of scenes where they're like jump out of cars at 90 miles an hour and they just like get up and walk away. Or
They
like,
all should be dead.
at one point, The Rock shoots a dude straight in the forehead, but it's just out of camera, and it's like that's really violent.
There's
for him
no
to
blood
do.
splatter?
No. His whole team gets just annihilated, and nope. But it's really cool.
How did turn it from like racing
You know,
to like
Heist.
tanks in the air,
Well, in
submarines?
Fast and Furious 5, they robbed a bank instead of doing a race. And then from then on, it was they just had to top that. So after they robbed the bank, they had to bring down an airplane. Then
So it was
after
the
they brought
fifth
down
one
an
that
air-
changed
everything.
the course of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
It's
Because
just constant innovation, man.
you got to stay
yeah.
with the crowd. You got to stay with the team.
Alan, are you a fan of the
I
Fast
stopped
series?
at
Everybody's a
I
fan.
stopped at Fast 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So I haven't watched any of the new ones. So I started hearing like all the crazy stuff they do now. I'm just like, Dang, man.
Because before
And
that,
Hobbs and Shaw is dope.
you used to quote a lot from like the earlier films. Like who's the black guy in there? That's not
Tyrese
Ludacris.
Gibson.
Tyrese. What would he say?
I would have to think about that. I need
He
Jason
says a
here.
lot.
If Jason was here, we can start that whole thing. But
Yeah, you guys had like an inside joke. But then the whole joke right now is that Vin Diesel just says family, right?
yeah,
All those
family,
memes
Family.
all
coming out.
those memes. Yeah.
Man, Vin Diesel's getting old.
Yes.
Have you heard his singing? I think we've talked about this, but he is an avid singer.
No. I want to hear Vin
Yeah, I
Diesel.
would love to
Well,
hear that.
You know what I did want to do? I found a video that I wanted to get your reaction for Highly Irrelevant.
okay.
Can I show you a video and we can will you talk about Vin Diesel and family? Can I pull up this video for you? I think you're really going to enjoy this.
Sure, you're going to do that right now?
Yeah, if you want to just take a second.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I think it'll be really funny because once I watched this, the first thing I thought was Christian needs to see this.
Well, and this is what, Vin Diesel? This is a reaction?
Nope.
Or should
No,
I just
nope,
wait? Should I
nope.
stop asking questions?
It has nothing to do with anything we've been saying. It's just something that I want to
this
try.
is-
New subject.
Okay. This is yeah, I'm fine.
Can you edit like some stars?
Some sparkles and whatnot. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, here we go.
Did you say impossible? Pasquale? Only kidding, Chucky. I've changed my tune because I finally thought of a possible dream that we can all share.
This is so scary. What am I watching, dude?
This is payback for making me watch Two Girls, One Cup.
This is Willy's Wonderland, but like an actual thing.
Oh, now that's a dream we can make.
Is that Chucky from Chuck E. Cheese?
Yes.
Gonna make a change
Stop!
for once in a
Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror?
It's gonna feel
No, I can't take this seriously.
What?
difference. Gonna make it right.
No, who's the director of this? He should be shot down. This is terrifying. Stop! How long is this?
It's the whole song.
The whole song? Stop it, stop it. I've seen enough.
The dog.
The dog's kind of cute. No, that one. The hen with the afro. Show Alan a little bit what I'm watching.
What is this, man?
This is the Chuck E. Cheese cover of Man in the Mirror.
Close it. Okay, what poor soul showed that to you?
It's one of the dark, deep crevices of the internet.
You can't watch horror movies, but you could watch that?
I mean,
Do you watch that once before you go to sleep? You're just like, ugh.
You were like in the deep ends of YouTube at like 3 a.m. or something, right?
I watched that and then I brush my teeth and I like do dishes to it. And that's honestly my favorite version of Man in the Mirror.
No, that's really scary.
We
No,
didn't even get to the
fuck
chorus.
you.
We didn't even get to the chorus.
No, stop. I'm glad we stopped it right there.
Can I just show you, please, the chorus? Because you know Chucky's going to take it home.
Fine.
Charles E. Cheese. You know what the E stands for?
You've told me. What was it?
Entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
So good. I mean, the mustache, the Italian guy singing. I mean, you really don't think that this is what we should be doing as far as content.
I don't know, dude. It's a one and done for me. I'm never pulling this up again.
Here we go.
That's why I want you to know. I'm starting with a man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change.
Oh, at least
Key
they did the
change.
key change, yeah. That flower thing is scary as fuck. You're lucky I like this song. But it should never be played again.
Christian, when I die, please
No.
have that play at my funeral.
No. Well, you want more people to die at your funeral?
No, I would just like, as they're lowering my body down, have the audio of this, and they'll be like, is this Man in the Mirror sung by Chuck E. Cheese characters?
Any tears that are dropping while you're being lowered and this plays will be sucked back into their tear ducts.
That's the goal. No tears at my funeral.
No one crying. You want us to party at your funeral?
Not on my funeral.
Oh, so like afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay. So you still want a proper funeral.
I want to be shot out of a cannon.
Do you think you're going to die before me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're confident about that.
Well, if everything goes right.
I mean, you don't take care of your body nearly as much as like I think Alan
That's
and I
fair.
do.
This body's a fucking amusement park. I'm
Alan's
not-
going to live the longest here. He's the healthiest guy that I know.
man.
Here's the thing, though. Sometimes, not to be a dick, those are the ones who drop dead first. The healthiest ones, it'll be like, yeah, he got struck by lightning, or he has like some really weird, rare like bone thing where his legs turn into jelly, and now he's a vegetable, like something weird like that. It's me who's gonna live to like 100, and they're gonna be like, he smokes cigarettes every day and does mushrooms at 80 years old, and it's gonna be like, yeah, that's the secret to life. My great grandmother lived to 103. It's in my DNA.
Yeah, my grandma lived up to like 95, and like it's it's only because she like fell that expedited her like death, but she would have lived past 100 type of thing.
Yeah.
Alan's grandma just turned 101.
101. Pretty crazy,
man.
Yeah,
and she's still like pretty healthy,
She's
right?
pretty healthy, man.
Should get a Dalmatian for one for each year. That's the 100. The 101st birthday is the Dalmatian birthday, right? There's the gold birthday,
Right.
silver birthday.
I've never heard of that.
about
I only
but-
know the correlation with the number, and that's it.
Yeah.
I was hanging out with some coworkers at work because it was pretty chill like 2 weeks ago, and I was trying to explain to them like what gay chicken was, and because we tried playing it, and
What? How?
so I pulled up the video that we took in Martinez. Do you remember when we played gay chicken after Duo EXP's show?
Go.
No, you have to work for it, dude. You're just staying, and it's just me going for it.
Hey, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
No, open your eyes because it makes it less romantic. No, stop. Open your eyes.
Okay.
No, you're gonna go in at last minute. No, you're so close. You're so close. You're so close. And I played it, and I thought everyone was gonna laugh because I thought everyone knew what gay chicken was from like high school and whatnot, but no one in the room knew what gay chicken was. So here I am trying to explain. You've never like hung out with like your guy friend and like tried to see like who would.
See, like, who would give up at kissing first? And
Yeah,
like,
who would pull away? They'd be like, no,
What?
Christian. And there was so much worry in their eyes.
They're like, no. And they're like, you guys never played the, like, whose tip is bigger and you have to, like, judge by butthole, like, depth? And people are like, no, Christian. Like, you guys never, like, tasted each other's balls just to see who's the sweatiest? I'm like, Christian, no. And you're just like, then never mind. I'll show you something another time.
It was so embarrassing, man.
It's okay, pal.
I mean, it's like,
You had a very open childhood.
I mean, well, when you hang out with like a bunch of guys in like high school, like obviously like the gay jokes come up, you know, like we're just like, oh, you're
I think
You're
that's
so
how
handsome.
I think that's how guys figure it out.
yeah. Oh, how they
like
figure out their
they
sexuality.
like make the jokes and then they're like, do I mean that?
Actually,
He is really hot.
I think that's just you. It's never gone to that extent for me. Like I'm like a deep thought into like whether or not you think you're attracted to men.
You didn't give it. I mean, I gave it thought.
I think everyone's given it thought. Like, and naturally we're all on like the spectrum somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, you're right. We eventually just come like, nah. Like I'm able to like appreciate the male form, but I don't want to like be in bed with another guy.
The whole thing being near me kind of scares me. But if you were
The whole thing as in like a
penis, which of your guy friends do you think would be your best match? As also a man, who of your guy friends do you think you'd want to date?
Not you. I'm sorry.
I don't remember asking you who you wouldn't. I mean, that would have gone without saying.
I'm related to Alan, so that's kind of weird.
Yes. Again, not asking who you wouldn't. We're asking who you would.
Greg Saleas.
Wow.
I don't know, but like
That's tender. That's a good one.
Yeah, man.
I think he's like, I think he'll give me some tender love and care.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I picked Triple H.
He's not one of your guy friends, dude.
Maybe he is.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't
Hunter
assume.
Hearst Helmsley is one of my best friends.
Is that his actual name?
Well, that's what Triple H means.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never,
I didn't know
I
that
never stopped to ask.
Because his original character was like a British monarch dude. So he was Hunter Hearst Helmsley III.
Oh, and he was like, oh, this character's not working.
And then he turned into Triple H, the guy who listens to Metallica and bangs McMahon's daughter.
Was that his story arc?
Well, I mean, it became when he married her, when he married Stephanie.
Isn't Vince McMahon, he's still wrestling?
I don't know.
No,
He's still
man.
around.
He's still like,
Yeah,
he's
he's
still
still
in
around.
charge of the WWE,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He owns it. Yeah,
He's a businessman.
he's a business.
It's kinda like Dana White.
Oh.
But
but more character driven.
Yeah.
But you know, like when Vince McMahon would enter the ring surprisingly.
Yeah, he doesn't do that anymore.
Oh, okay, I don't
Like
know.
when him and Donald Trump had the shave your head match.
Oh, that's right. Dude, WWE has just gone through some like crazy phases.
Oh yeah.
I want to watch it live. Haven't you been to like some WrestleManias?
I went to WrestleMania when they were here at the Levi's Stadium.
Yep.
2016.
How was
Yeah.
that?
It was great, man. I was still high up, but
Who cares?
just seeing like all those guys, even The Rock. Like The Rock was hella far,
It's a
right?
show.
When I
But
you could see him from
he's
afar.
like huge compared to like everybody. I'm like, holy shit, that's The Rock, man. Dwayne Johnson.
Man, and this was like after his
Bronson.
celebrity stardom already, right?
Yeah.
Well, that was his return to WrestleMania. Was that when
Yeah.
he fought John Cena, or was that when him and Ronda Rousey did the tag
Ronda
team?
Rousey. Yeah.
So his second return to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Dude, I would love to step foot in a wrestling ring just like for the feel of it.
Right.
Cause like I want to feel how like the turnstiles feel. I want to feel like what the bounciness is of the ring.
Yeah. I heard
Because
it's
it
pretty
always looks
soft,
so-
right?
It has
The
to
mattress-
be.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. I mean, you're still throwing yourself down, right?
Yeah.
But you know,
We should.
I miss when they used to do chair shots to the head. They don't do that anymore.
Are those chairs made of real chair?
Well, there's no way to fake that.
That's like
Yeah.
When you throw mankind off the top of the Hell in the Cell cage, there's no way to fake that.
that's why it is so respectable. I remember people would talk shit once they found out like WWF was fake, and so they changed it to WWE for entertainment.
That's not why they changed.
Why?
They changed because WWF is the acronym to World Wildlife Federation, and they got sued because they own the trademark for it, and WWF didn't.
I was so confused when I saw that WWF with the panda. I was like, "What? We're wrestling pandas now?"
A lot of kids were.
We should get. I was looking into rates of inflatable jumpers. I want to get an inflatable jumper in the backyard and record some wrestling matches.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds fun. And that's the safest way to do it.
But I also don't think they rent to adults, though, so you're going to have to be like, my nephew's turning 6.
They don't rent to just adults, really?
Because they know what we're going to do. Because if I snap my neck on there, then my family can, you know what I mean?
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so we need at least one child. They're around. We have
Greg's
friends
got a
with
couple.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah. So we can.
Greg's
And also, if we can't get a jumper that's like a square, like castle to give us a good room, we should get like one of those water slides.
Yeah, it's like would do it.
Water slide. And we'll
Except-
see who can jump off the top.
Still not doing it shirtless though. Wearing a white t-shirt.
That's actually good because you don't want to slip on the vinyl and get ripped up.
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
Know what I mean?
And I don't think you guys want my chest hair just floating around too.
I love your chest hair. Not like looking at it floating, but
See,
like,
I'm only getting compliments on my chest hair from other men.
well, of course.
Man, there's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
Yeah, but you two are men. But I do
Burt
need
Reynolds
the.
made most of his money from men.
Are you still planning
I don't know
on
if
getting
that's
wax?
true. If you wax it, can I be there and will you make it look like a mano lantern?
You guys could. No, we're waxing the entire thing.
Can I wax it?
No, you can't wax it. We're going to an Asian lady.
Let's get it sugared.
Was that so? You put sugar on it and just
Like melted sugar, and then they pull that off. It's less irritating and causes less bumps.
Sure, down. I'm very
there you go.
anti-bump. Let's do it,
I'm anti-bump.
dude. Honestly,
just
any
like see
bump
a
on your
bump on-
body is scary.
No.
Hives.
Well, I've been working out. I'm getting those things.
Yeah, you took some.
I took some Benadryl earlier today, and it knocked me out, man.
What's going on with you? What are you allergic to? What are you touching lately?
You know what? These hives are new this year.
You've never had these hives before?
No, sir.
When's the last time you went to the doctor?
Like a body doctor?
Yeah. It's an interesting way to put it. Like, when's the last time you got a physical? I had to really think about it.
Since I've had it's been a long time. But I did like have a phone call with my doctor during COVID. But does that count?
Phone call. You have to physically be there.
Yeah, he didn't touch my balls.
Do they stop doing that at a certain age?
No, they always, especially as we
always
get
do that?
They
older.
do that. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
to check.
What you've had? When's the last time you had a physical, Alan?
Like 4 years ago.
Okay, they made you cough.
We should probably both go see a doctor pretty soon.
Yeah.
People should get a
Yeah.
physical once a year, I think.
Now
is
that
the-
we're getting older, I knew that there was like a period in my early 20s where I thought I was like invincible because I'm like at the peak of my life.
Right.
And I didn't want to see a doctor. And then it started becoming this thing where I didn't want to see a doctor because I'm scared to receive any news that I'm like dying. Right? I feel like that's why a lot of people like dodge going to the doctor, other than the
Yeah.
bills and the financial aspect.
That's why I don't want to go.
Because it's expensive as hell if you don't have the benefits, yo.
Right. Right.
I'm always afraid they're going to be like, oh, hey, so... Because, you know, like sometimes you give them the card for the copay before you go in. I'm always afraid, like, at the end of the visit, they're just going to be like, so, actually, now we'll take the payment. And it's like,
What? I thought I could leave. You're supposed to help me, not make me homeless.
no.
And like sometimes when you go there for like the smallest shit, and they like, I don't know, they diagnose you with like, it's the common cold, you'll be fine. Here's the bill.
And you're like, but my arm's broken, doc. And they're like, no, take some antibiotics for that.
Antibiotics, here's 2 Q-tips, just clean your ears and you'll be good. $2,500.
It's worse when it's a vet, because then it'll be like, make sure you touch your dog's butthole 3 times in the next week, and then give me a call. And you're like, is this gonna fix it?
I'm sorry, that's your job? Can you talk? Can you touch my dog's butthole?
That's why I brought my dog here.
Because Kuma's butthole looks crazy.
It's incredibly crusty.
It's like, well, because he got into this like butthole licking stage. Very progressive, but it was his own butt.
Very progressive.
Very, and extremely flexible.
Almost so progressive that it's like going back.
Is that gay?
It's almost no.
That's masturbation, right?
I think it's cleaning, Christian. I don't think
Self-hygiene.
he's not doing it in a sexual way.
I don't know. I'm not in his
He doesn't
brain.
have
He
a
might
prostate.
be doing it because it feels good. Right?
I mean, I don't know enough about the topic to disagree.
I don't know enough about dog buttholes and their nerve endings having to do with the anus.
If somehow we have a vet listening, congratulations, first of all, and also let us know if dogs lick their butthole for pleasure.
It's surprising. Dolphins do a lot for pleasure.
Yeah, they rape other younger dolphins for
I
pleasure.
feel like we were just talking about this.
Yeah,
right?
dolphins are actually really vicious.
And I told you, like, since I used to work at like Six Flags, like one of the job for trainers, like it entailed them having to like
Dolphin euthanizer?
They had to masturbate the dolphins.
That's almost worse than having a job to kill them.
To get rid of, like, because they would be so aggressive, like when it's time to like go out and do like a dolphin show.
Wow.
And so they'd be like, okay, you're probably just like in heat, or like you're just super horny, and so they would have to do the deed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What if a trainer fell in love with a dolphin?
This is exactly what my dad warned me for.
Okay.
He knew this shit was gonna happen. I told him it wouldn't.
Well, your dad will be like, I swear one of them trainers are gonna fall in love with them dolphins.
Them dolphins been giving people pretty funny looks. I got my dad's now from like Alabama too. That dolphin just winked at me, son.
Yeah, that's a gay dolphin.
Get him in the truck.
Your dad doesn't smoke cigarettes.
This is a metaphorical dad.
Oh, okay. Not actually Alfred.
Yeah, no.
I do like that idea of like easily offended fathers, or just like the from like just like from the 80s or something, like smoking a cigarette, like, yeah, not in my day.
Gay.
I don't believe in women's rights. That's one, but they exist. Like, that stereotype sadly does exist.
Yes. Also, isolate that audio, please, baddies.
No, don't isolate that. Do not get me canceled.
Or save it for when we want to.
Can't think of a time that we'd want to get canceled.
What if we become so famous that's the only way to end our fame?
That's our proper dismount? No, there's...
Simone Boyle.
You could easily just move to the Bahamas and like...
Like Pat McAfee, the guy
stop
who did
taking
McAfee
jobs.
stuff, and then he got suicided.
How come you got to make everything depressing?
You want to do an improv scene?
Yeah, let's do an improv scene.
Alan,
What's up?
can you give us a suggestion of a non-geographical location, please?
Non-geographical location.
Yeah, so like a kitchen or the park, not 43rd and 7th on Albany Street in New York. You know what I mean? Something pretty general, not very...
Gas station.
Gas station.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, highly irrelevant.
All right, son. I'm going to teach you how to fill up the gas. We went over this a bunch of times. So...
Dad, is it not like how we fill up gas in America? I know we're on vacation here in England, but isn't it just the same gas? Isn't it the same idea?
No, it's a little different. So, you know, instead of dollar signs, it's in pounds here.
Okay.
Yeah, and like the pump is a little different.
Oh, okay.
And it's on the other side of the car because, you know, we drive on the left side of the road.
Yep.
So things are a little different. I just want you to do this. I don't want you to spill gas all over yourself.
Okay.
And, you know.
No. Sure. I mean, I think I was capable enough of figuring it out. But walk me through it, Pop. Let me give me the lowdown, hoedown.
All right, unbuckle your seatbelt. You're gonna have to get out of the car.
Oh man, I didn't think this was gonna. It's raining.
Yeah, no, that's completely fine. Come on. You're gonna get a little wet, and that's just how the weather is.
I just in this outfit, it's just a lot of cotton.
You shouldn't have worn a bunch of Gucci, a bunch of Chanel. I don't know why you're trying to flex out here.
I have my leather alligator shoes on.
Yeah, son, you should have dressed differently.
Well, you said we're going to the pub to meet my uncles, and I want them to be proud of their nephew.
Yeah, they don't care about all this
Please, they don't care.
materialistic stuff?
Everybody cares about this.
Fill up the gas. Fill up the gas.
It's still raining,
Oh
Dad.
my gosh! I did not raise you to be like this.
No, but you did raise me to like the finer things in life, Mr. Hugo Boss suit and
I
a
said
Tom
simple.
Ford.
When you have a six-figure job like I do,
Oh.
I've been so stressed
Here it
out at
is.
the firm.
Here he is.
Oh, pff.
Well, yeah.
Who
Okay,
taught you? Who
4
taught you to have a mouth
4
like that?
hours into the
Was this-
vacation, and
was this
here
your
it
mother?
is. I-
Was this
Don't
your
bring
mother?
Mom into this.
Yeah,
You know,
I didn't want to put Mom into this either.
I didn't want to go on this vacation, but the judge said I have to spend this vacation with you. So here we are in England, supposedly, or something.
You know, it wasn't my decision.
Hang on, there's somebody here at the window. Hi.
Are you gonna fill up that gas?
You can do it, sir, if you don't mind.
This ain't Oregon.
Oh, interesting reference for being England. Thank you, then, sir.
I'll see you later, mate.
You'll see me later. Was that a threat?
I'm sorry. Were you flirting with him?
No. Was he flirting with me?
I have no clue.
It's the Gucci, Dad.
That's. And this is why I don't want you to wear the Gucci. I don't want you to get hit on all the time. You're a fragile young boy.
I just think, well, I'm 72. I think you don't have to call me a young boy anymore, Dad. And it's okay to know that I love attention.
72 years young. You're right. That makes me 96.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you very much. And we're spending it horribly.
Well, it's raining and you're making me go out there. And
You know these 96-year-old legs cannot function. That's why you have to go outside.
That's why I brought you the wheelchair, Dad. But you said, no, I'm not an invalid. And I said, it's not about you being an invalid. It's about you not being able to walk, Dad. And you're
Fine.
like, no.
Lower the wheelchair. I'll get in it.
I didn't bring it.
What?
Yeah, I left it at the airport. The car that we rented isn't big enough.
Cut back to the airport where it's just by itself.
And the car we have is a Ford Escalade. A Cadillac Escalade.
Very nice.
But British, because his driver's license. Anyways.
Yes.
Cut back.
Cut back.
What am I going to do? I had my suitcase for scarves.
Okay.
I had my shoe case.
Okay.
I had my hat case.
You need a
carry-on.
case for every single article of clothing?
Well, I put my underwear and my socks in the same bag. Those are my undergarments bag.
You should just... Son,
Yes.
when I told you to like the finer things in life, I meant to like the simple things in life. Keep things simple. Yeah.
And with your bags, I just want to make sure we know how many bags you have. You brought your toe ring bag. You brought your sunglass bag.
Yeah.
You brought your sock left foot
That's
bag.
only 3, yeah.
Your sock right foot bag.
Of course.
You brought your gloves only, even though we're in the middle of summer.
Articles of clothing are like food. You don't want them touching.
You brought an umbrella bag with no umbrellas. Instead, you brought it full of... Actually, that one was empty because you're
could
going to
buy some umbrellas here.
You're going to fill it with umbrellas here, which the exchange rate is horrible. So bad move on that part.
All right, here's a brochure from
you
the
brought
last...
your own towels. Who brings their own towels?
Here's a brochure from the last tour we did. Hold it over your head in the rain. Fill up that gas.
Oh my God.
What?
You're unbelievable.
What did I do?
You-
Do it. It's fine quality construction paper. It'll hold the water for about 5 minutes.
That's a quite generous guesstimation, Dad.
Cut into 2 hours later, the boys have still not filled up the gas. I'm hungry.
I'm tired.
I'm hungry.
I'm tired.
Why don't you just step out? I'm 96 years old.
Why
I'm
don't you just
brittle.
step out? Yeah, but you chose this trip. You picked England. I said, let's go to
Because the
Legoland.
judge told me. Legoland.
No, the judge said we had to spend time together.
Yeah, we could have just stayed home.
I wish I could kill myself.
Where did you get that from?
I learned it from you.
I'm sorry. I don't want to. It's a figure of speech. And
I'll be outside. What? Sorry, I thought you said something.
no, you could go outside. Fill up the gas while you're out there.
Oh, no, I'll stay in.
No,
if
no,
you
no,
wanna-
go outside.
No, if you
No,
want to
no, no,
keep
if you-
talking.
if you need some space.
Were you going to say something?
If you need some space.
No, I thought maybe you were going to.
Mouth was shut. Look, the gas
Isn't it
attendant's back.
always? Hello, mate.
You're gonna fill up that gas.
Can you do it? We're in the middle of something.
This ain't Oregon.
Okay. Thank you.
Scene. I don't think we were ever gonna fill up gas, dude.
That was actually one of the
Why
most-
didn't you want to fill up the gas?
It was raining and I'm wearing alligator skin shoes.
Why did you make yourself 72 years old? That threw me off. I had to reconfigure my entire objective in the scene. I was like, okay, that means I'm automatically a paraplegic because I cannot walk. Why do I have so much charisma and angst?
his grandma is 101 and she's still killing it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
okay.
Okay, I didn't want to offend anyone.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Speaking of which, for anyone that does a mic drop out there, microphones are very expensive and you guys should fuck off. Because when you do that and there's a dent on the outside, you're buying me a new Shure SM7B. Dude, that's one of the most annoying things that I see. I don't see what the mic drop does. All you have to do, just put the mic back into the stand after you give a great speech.
And that's why America first.
I think the only person that could get away with it was Obama when he did that one time. Yeah, at that point, the White House is going to buy me 3 more mics.
Bryan Cranston did a pretty good mic drop at Comic-Con a few years ago.
All the way from what, the podium to the floor?
No, he was sitting in it like on a stool.
Okay, so on a stool to the floor? They could afford it. I think they're ready for mic drops at like a place like Comic-Con. Speaking of which, Bob Odenkirk, who plays, apparently he's hospitalized, dude. He collapsed.
Yeah, he collapsed.
Whoa.
Dude, I
Heart
really
problem.
hope he doesn't pass away.
Yeah, me too.
Because
What's his status right now?
I have no clue. I think he's still hospitalized. The last that I saw is that like Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston all made like posts just saying like, hey, send your prayers and thoughts because like we don't want him to pass away.
Wow. Did you see him on the new season of I Think You Should Leave?
Yes, he was in that. He was in the diner episode.
Where he's like, we can't get you ice cream, sweetie. The ice cream store's closed. And then Bob Odenkirk's like, yeah, I know it's closed because I'm an executive with the ice cream.
They kept on making up lies to this kid.
And then the dad was like, yeah, yep, that's right. It's like, because your dad knows me. We're friends from back in the day. Right?
What that show does well is like creating these insane plots and just committing to them completely.
Yeah.
And I think, dude, comedy plus commitment is like the best thing.
Said my last girlfriend.
How are you doing lately, man?
I'm good. You know, I've been living the dream.
It's nice to be able to like talk to you, to really just catch up. Because I mean, I was in Vegas prior to this, and we never really got a lot of time. Just the guys.
And now Alan's here too.
Alan has been a big part of this show, and once again, he requested that the camera doesn't be on him because he said he looks like, and verbatim via your text, Shiet, SHIET.
I think
I
that's
was
shite.
hanging with the cousins this week, so.
You're, a lot of girls think you're handsome.
Really?
And a lot of men too.
Probably.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Really?
Do you remember the first time a girl liked you in like high school and like freaked you out?
I
don't want to say the name.
I remember the first time a girl liked me. I remember being like, "What? No, that's wrong."
How did you guys feel?
Why
the
was she
first
doing
time?
this? She doesn't.
Surprised.
Yeah.
Surprised?
So surprised.
I thought it was a mistake.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, they want to be my friend so bad.
Flashbacks.
I was like, I should keep this phone number for later.
Well, weren't we talking like not too long ago, like we ended up looking at our old Facebook messages, and now that we have developed a little bit more mentally and emotionally, it's just like so clear, like, oh, this girl was trying to go on a date, and I just kept on saying I was busy, like, because I didn't think it was gonna go anywhere, but like this girl was trying.
Yes. More than none.
What's hitting you? Regret right now? What's going on? Why are you so sad?
Just that I'm remembering how many of those missed boats I just was just like facing the wrong way on the dock, you know?
Yeah, hey, it's okay. Those boats were meant to be.
Who knows?
Because, eventually your yacht will come, and then you're going to spend the rest of your life on that yacht.
My what?
Yacht.
Yeah.
Until it hits a big rock and crashes, and you have to find another yacht. And hopefully it's a better yacht.
Speaking of yachts, Conor McGregor's Lamborghini yacht was just christened and set on its maiden voyage.
Did it fix his ankle?
No, but you know what? When you sit on $1 billion, I guess your ankle doesn't make a big difference.
Yeah, he could lay down forever now.
Honestly.
When's the next time he's going to be fighting, you think?
Pretty soon.
Next year.
Yeah.
You think so? He's going to
Early
be back
next
on
year,
his
maybe.
feet?
Well,
Yeah. He's gonna want to fight because that's the kind of championship mentality he has. Will it be a good fight? When your leg breaks because of a kick that you're throwing, you should probably retire.
Yeah, he's
and I
probably
love
just not going
Conor.
to
I
be kicking
think
with
he's
that
done.
anymore.
Just make better whiskey, bro.
What is he in his mid-40s now?
No.
No.
How old is he? I don't know.
You're like
32,
mid-thirties. Yeah,
33.
early
That beard
30s.
makes him look older.
And he's Irish, so they naturally are look 20 years older than
Yeah,
that.
there's a lot of lines on his face. But also, these fighters get messed up, so I wouldn't be surprised if they age rapidly.
I think getting punched in the face makes you age fast. It's like smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, it's just kind of like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years.
And just think about it, man.
I used to have this like weird thing. Like someone once told me in middle school, every single time you hit your head, you lose 5 brain cells. And so
I
like,
did hear that once.
right? And so like I would like have this joke where I would just constantly hit my head. I'd be like 5, 10, 15, 20. I'd be like, am I stupid yet?
Well, you are, without having to do that.
That's mean. No, I'm kind of smart. I'm kind of smart.
Kind of smart. Alan, were you telling me that Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney
Suing Disney, man.
because they killed her character or what?
I think it has something to do with like her performance with the film.
She sucked in
and then something with I don't know what it is, but I think with the streaming service with Disney Plus, you can pay for the movie for $30 to watch at home.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she's getting like a cut from that, and then she's probably mad about that. But
Why wouldn't she get?
well, I don't
Because when she made her contract, it was probably a cut of ticket sales or box office gross.
Yeah.
And that's not considered box office gross because it's a different type of purchase. So Disney doesn't owe her on that. But it's not like,
Damn, that sucks.
do you really think? I don't know. I don't think Disney's gonna be like, "Fuck you, Scarlett Johansson." They're gonna give it to her. Like,
It's Scarlett Johansson. They know that she has a big name, and like if it goes out that she doesn't get what she deserves, then like a lot of her fans are gonna be like, "Fuck you, Disney Plus." Right? What am I saying?
nothing.
Why are you laughing?
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, it looks like you're laughing at me.
I laugh at a lot of things. I'm not laughing at you though.
This is because you're wearing sunglasses.
It's like when Henry Cavill supposedly is in talks with Marvel because Warner Brothers screwed his deal up so bad. He's already signed that big deal for Witcher on Netflix and stuff. So
Yeah.
it sucks when the actor doesn't get to do what they really want to do because the company has different plans for the character or the story or whatever.
Well, this is what we were talking about with like, that's why we praised Zack Snyder's Justice League so much, because it gave an opportunities for these actors that played these characters so well to be able to bring them to life in like a good way.
right.
Because that original one sucked.
Well, but apparently Margot Robbie wasn't a big fan of when she found out that Harley Quinn dies in Zack Snyder's proposed Justice League 2. She was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." She's like, "I don't like that idea," but of course you don't like that idea because that takes her out of the movie. But it's like,
I don't. Yeah.
no, that would have been dope. Like, because Snyder's a fucking genius, and I know people don't think that, but I think that.
Yeah. No, I definitely. Do you like Zack Snyder?
Yeah.
Z Snyder.
I think he's
Yeah,
great.
I like it.
And I think like
Snyder.
when a character gets like killed off, as long as like it's meaningful to the plot and the storyline and it's done well, then yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Props to him.
yeah, you can't. I mean, it is upsetting that you're no longer going to be in like future movies of the franchise.
What do you think a Zack Snyder Avengers film would be like?
Gritty, more gritty, definitely.
Like the end of Endgame gritty, or like
I think every Avengers film would be like that. I think it would lean a little harder toward R, but not necessarily.
Yeah.
do you think there's any good Marvel hero that Snyder should take a stab at?
I think like if he were to do Venom, maybe.
Go
yeah.
for like the anti-hero.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
that would be his specialty.
What about like a Deadpool?
That's hard because Zack Snyder isn't necessarily like funny. And
That's a good
Deadpool is a
point.
little
That's
too
a good
like
point.
he's snarky. He breaks the fourth wall, and that's like not his thing. But if you want like great visual effects and all that stuff, Zack Snyder. Oh, they're already like filming Army of the Dead too.
Well, they've just released the trailer for Army of Thieves.
Yes.
And they just signed a deal to make Army of the Dead 2 with Netflix, but that will be starting production next year after the anime is released on Netflix.
Excited, dude. Oh, and the anime too, dude. You got to start watching some animes.
Well, I watched Invincible. Is that an anime?
No.
But it's really good animation.
It's really good.
Series.
I'm glad that you finally watched that though.
That was really good.
So good.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
at the end of that first episode, I'm not going to spoil anything for the baddies listening out there that haven't seen
That's
it
for
yet.
our Thursday episode.
Yes.
Yeah. Great cast. Great cast.
J.K.
Yeah.
Simmons,
Pretty strong, man.
Glenn,
Yeah, Stephen
Mark
Yeun.
Hamill for a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jillian Jacobs.
she.
Jacobs.
I love her so much.
She's in Fear Street.
You're kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
She's at the end of the first one and the beginning of the second one. And she's actually in the third one too quite a bit.
I liked who is it? Maya Hawke, who was only in the beginning of the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And I just found out she's in the third season of Stranger Things, which
She
I've
is.
yet to watch.
I haven't watched it yet either. I'm still in season 2.
Dude, I'm trying to like when it first came out, I tried watching it with Melissa, and it was one of those things where she was just like, "I'm not in the mood," and I was like, "Okay, we'll save this for later because I can't watch this without you."
And it never comes back.
Yeah, and then like 2 months later, you were ready to watch Stranger Things season 3. Not in the mood.
Yeah.
Does that happen to you guys?
I'm always in the mood, baby.
Oh, okay.
Burp. I've been Alejandro.
And I am always Christian.
And you can follow me at Call_me_Jesus.
Follow me at Christian Has Asthma.
You can follow the podcast at ICBTB Podcast. Always check out our website. Check out our merch, guys.
Alan, should they follow you? Are you going to post anything new?
Are you going to post anything
Eventually,
nude?
but we'll see. We'll see.
Nude photos of Alan. Boo.
Alan at onlyfans.com.
Alan's actually like ripped.
I know he is.
Even if you haven't worked out in a while, you still have way more lines on on your body than I ever will. Well, mine will be just creases from my fat folding in on each other.
And that's where you like hide important documents, right?
That's where I hide people.
Whoa! Bippity boppity boo.
That's where I put Melissa if I'm too
Gross.
tired of holding her hand. I'm like, okay, come on, babe, we're gonna miss this flight.
You just like slip her hand in the fat and you're like, this is good, right?
I put her under my left side boob.
I know we're ending it, but I like to sleep on my side. And I fall asleep on my belly. So whenever I have a partner in the bed, I always feel like they think I'm being really rude because I'm always like roll over and like put my back in. But I'm like, no. Like otherwise I won't fall asleep. Like I can't fall asleep laying on my back or like, so I have to like be on my side. And I just feel like it's kind of rude.
Well, it's nothing against your partner.
No,
like,
it's me.
Getting comfy in the bed.
It's me.
Yes. And you truly mean that this time?
I've always meant it when I say
I
it.
don't know. I didn't mean it like that, but like you know what I'm trying to say. It's a comfort thing.
It is a comfort thing.
Yeah.
I'm all about comfort.
Yeah, because sometimes if you're trying to cuddle during the summer, like, get off of me. I'm sorry if we're both moist and sticky. I'll kiss you in the morning. Actually, no, I have something to say real quick about in TVs and movies, and I know we're ending it, but have you seen in movies, like, after they have, like, a one-night stand and they wake up in the morning and they start making out and going at it again? Brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth.
Y'all are nasty. You guys are sleeping with your mouth open, and you probably got dry ass mouth and tongue and crusty ass lips, and you guys are going at it again.
What happens to you when you sleep?
Oh no, I'm very peaceful.
But I know. So wouldn't it be nicely when you woke up, you'd be like, hey.
No, I'll rub you on the shoulder, but let me brush my teeth, and then we'll do some stuff.
It's only fair if they both get to brush their teeth. You can't come with brushed teeth and the other person not.
No,
That's fucked up.
We both have to do it.
All or nothing.
What am I gonna like? What, we're gonna have sex, and I'm gonna breathe through the side of my mouth?
Doggy.
What?
Doggy style.
Oh, I guess so. That way you don't have to like any contact. But I won't feel sexy if I'm dirty.
Honestly, that's when I feel the sexiest.
When you're dirty?
Hell yeah.
Nah, dude, I gotta clean up.
Take that to the bank, baddies.
No, it's so hard. I gotta be clean.
No. Stinky is the best.
Hey, baddies, do you
Best character on Hey
be
Arnold.
safe?
Wear a condom. Minium.
All right, Alan. Goodbye.
Can't be that bad, oh, it 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 can't be that bad.
Baddies, thanks for listening to the show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This episode was brought to you by companies like M3is3D.com. Be sure to check them out. All the links that you need to find them are in the descriptions below. And be sure to check out ICBTB.com to get any of your merch that you want from us, or to check out episodes on any other platforms, streaming platforms, or YouTube. And be sure to hit us up on our socials. Email us and DM us on Instagram, and we'll see you guys later. Take it easy.